Welcome to the official YouTube channel of Eternia.com. I'm your host, AJ, and today, I don't know, man, I'm hopped up on coffee and I'm hopped up on excitement because the teaser trailer for Masters of the Universe Revolution dropped yesterday during the Geek Week 2023 event hosted by Netflix. And you can imagine when that trailer dropped, I watched it, I think, about like 30 times in a row, and I couldn't be more excited. So today we're going to be doing an analysis of that trailer, a brief analysis because it was a brief trailer. And we're going to stream some of the video and then show some of the images, some screen grabs from the trailer and just discuss it. Now, I know this is going to be a little rough around the edges because it's early morning over here while I'm recording this. And like I said, I'm kind of caffeinated to an extreme degree, but I'm ready to talk about it. So if you haven't caught the trailer already, be sure to check out the teaser trailer. It's on our YouTube channel. And then once you've checked it out, just come back to this video and we'll watch this, or we'll analyze the trailer together. Are you ready? I'm ready. Let's go. Now, just look at Hordak's armada, his fleet of warships, and it looks like they're bombing the heck out of this planet. And you can see all across the planet, you see all these like mushroom clouds appear. So this is really like a major bomb assault. And, you get the impression that the Horde isn't playing. So this looks like to be an ancient wall of drawings, ancient hieroglyphics being taken over by technology. It looks like Hordak's, Techno-virus is infecting everything here. And in those pictures, now don't crucify me if I'm wrong, but it looks like there's King Grayskull there. And is he really on Bionatops? Because it's the wrong color, right? I mean, it should be green. So maybe this is a different Triceratops, a different dinosaur. I'm not sure. But then next to them, there's Titus the Giant. And then there's that mysterious blue woman leading an army of acolytes. And could that be Shakoti? If you remember from the Filmation series, HE-MANIA and Masters of the Universe, the House of Shakoti, they made a classics figure of her. She was ancient. She had a pyramid. It could possibly be her. Or maybe it's just like a guard, blue-skinned female, unidentified. I'm not really sure. This is really all a uncharted path in regards to continuity. So I guess we'll see. Now this picture, this thing, this being surrounded by ships, I'm not certain what that being could be. At first I immediately, I saw two eyes and my mind immediately jumped to Mantenna. But then I saw a head on top and there was like the eyes coming from, the chest plate. So I really don't know what this character is, and if someone does, please let me know in the comments. But if not, I guess we'll find out when we see the series.
Conquering 10,000 worlds.
So now let's look at these Horde troopers. How menacing do they look? And did Hordak just say he overtook 10,000 worlds? Wow, that's a lot of real estate, and I wonder if one of them is Earth by chance, Marlena's homeworld. All right, so next we see these great doors open and what looks to be Sorceress Tila in a much warmer outfit standing in the doorway. And outside behind her, we see the snow and cold and what looks like it's the jaws of a dragon. So this has to be Dark Smoke. Now, Dark Smoke is on Eternia. It's located in the Ice Mountains in the north. And in the synopsis for Masters of the Universe Revolution that was released a few months ago, it said that Sorceress Tila was after the secrets of snake magic. And she was searching for them at Dark Smoke to rebuild Paternia, but also to fight off Hordak. She needed the snake magic to do so. So this must be Sorceress Tila on her personal quest. And we all know who lives at Dark Smoke. Granomir the Dragon.
And on every planet there has always been a hero. The one.
So when Hordak says on every planet there's been a hero, the one, how many of you out there thought of She-Ra on Etheria? Dora Lovely, I know you did. I mean, who knows what heroes are on like other planets, like Superman on Earth, but it makes me think of She-Ra here. And maybe, just maybe, they'll hint She-Ra on Masters of the Universe Revolution, without violating the DreamWorks TV rights. underlying TV rights to the character. You know, unless by chance Mattel Television and She-Ra could have struck a deal here. You know, I mean, wouldn't that be something? I doubt it. I severely doubt it, but it's still cool to think about. Now, how awesome, how terrific does He-Man look here? You know, not only wearing his iconic battle armor, but he's also wielding his axe. It's just so cool. And then next to him is Battlecat. And if you remember, Kevin Smith revealed at San Diego Comic-Con, not this year, it was last year, it was 2022, that in Masters of the Universe Revolution, Battlecat will talk finally. And, you know, for me as a big Filmation fan, it really makes me excited because Battlecat, you know, talked plenty in that series. Ah, He-Man!
There's a far greater power than even the power of Grayskull.
Okay, there's a lot more to unpack here. Now, He-Man says there's a greater power than even the power of Grayskull. Now, what power could he be talking about in this continuity? You know, greater than the power of Grayskull? I mean, snake magic, perhaps? You know, I guess we'll see. Then what is this? I mean, we have Orko Reborn and Andra fighting this machine with bulging eyes on his shoulder and on his knees and to the left and the right of his crotch there he's got eyes. I mean, what is that? But you know what, it looks cool, it looks creepy, that's for sure. And I know there's a lot of people out there smarter than me, that could be watching this video saying, AJ, you idiot, you don't know who that is, or you don't know what that is, and it's such and such a villain. But yeah, I'm not recognizing him, you know. Actually, with the bulging eyes, could this be, just bear with me, just hear me out, could this be Mantenna? Could this be like a Techno-virus transformed Mantenna? And it's also maybe the thing we saw on the wall in the beginning of the trailer. I mean, how wild would that be? I mean, that would be cool. All right, moving on. It's good to see that the Techno-virus infected Whiplash is also still in action here, you know, even though he's once again easily thwarted by He-Man's strength. So next we have some scenes in Subternia, and thanks to the footage shown already at San Diego Comic-Con 2023 and the official clip that was released afterwards at that Netflix Drop One event, we already know what's going on here, right? The heroes are down in Subternia. They're confronting Scareglow, you know, to save the souls of Clamchamp and Fisto. I actually recorded a video about this, and I'll make sure I put up a link at the end of the video in case you haven't seen it. Next, we get more shots that we already saw in the San Diego Comic-Con footage, like the Techno-virus infected Skeletor, aka Skeletech, and a dragon like Shadow Beast leaving Subternia, I believe, to attack King Randor's ship, which we learned from, thanks to executive producer Ted Biaselli, that ship is called the Cloud Crusher, a really cool name. And we'll put a link to that podcast, to that interview with Ted Biaselli at the end of this video too. So now we have Duncan staring up at Hordak's armada, and he's not in a battle stance here. So I assume, you know, this is when Hordak's warships first arrive. And then here he is, Granomir, the King of Dragons, and he looks amazing, you know, so much larger than when he appeared in the Filmation show or the mini comics when he was green. I mean, he's huge, he's gigantic, and I love this size. I mean, he's just so menacing. And there's Sorceress Tila standing tall. And then what is happening with Sorceress Tila? I mean, is Granomir giving Tila the snake magic? You know, inquiring minds want to know, but I guess we're gonna have to wait. And I want to know who's voicing him too. You know, at first I thought it was William Shatner, and you know, Owen was mentioning to me in the forums today, the Eternia forums, that he's not going to be voicing Granomir, you know, and I think both of our money is on Zodak, you know, which I've always thought about. It was always very on the nose to me. You know, you got Captain Kirk, you got Zodak, and they're both flying through space, sitting on a chair, you know, and you have a lot of humorous moments to play with that, a lot of callbacks to Star Trek. So we'll see. So, so I just wonder who's going to be voicing Granomir. You know, I guess it's an actor, you know, yet to be announced. So I can't wait to find out. Next, we have a Hordak symbol shooting out like these Techno-virus infecting cable tentacles, you know, the same ones, I guess, that like Motherboard would shoot out. And even Skeltech shot out from his Havoc staff that's like grafted on his arm, you know, in that footage we saw from San Diego Comic-Con. So these are these infecting tentacle cables. And then next we get this glorious shot with all these colors. Look, it's a Motherboard there. And she's spreading her wings, and look at that cool skull underneath. You know, this all is just a very impressive visual. I think we're going to be even more impressed the second time around with the visuals on Revolution compared to Revelation. And if this trailer is any indication, wow, this is going to look stunning. All right, so here we get more gigantic skeletal scare glow, which we saw in that clip from Drop One event. And we get Skeltech, which we also saw from those previous San Diego Comic-Con clips. And here Skeltech is saying it's time for a revolution. A little better there. And then, all right. And here is Duncan in his new Man of War armor set. And what Kevin Smith revealed was going to be Duncan's new position at Eternos, you know, Man of War. He revealed that at the San Diego Comic-Con roundtable discussion with him, Ted Biaselli, and Rob David back in the summer of 2023, this summer. And holy Iron Man, is Duncan flying? Maybe? Or is that just a jump? I don't know. But he's all decked out in white and gold with a face mask, and it's just all very, very cool. Now this is the scene. This is a devastating scene. Holy moly. It's Motherboard grabbing Skeltech by the head, and it looks to be, I don't want to spill my coffee, and it looks to be smashing, you know, the head to the ground, you know, flawless victory. Yeah, we could tell that Skeletor didn't seem 100% under Motherboard's control, you know, under the 100% control of the Techno-virus in the San Diego Comic-Con clip that they showed, you know. So, you know, Motherboard assumed he was under control, but, you know, it looked like maybe it didn't completely take. And here they're just going at it. So clearly something happens that either snaps out of it or Skeletor eventually finds this moment to show his true colors, but Motherboard is just owning him. So this is just epic. And then after that, we get this quick shot of Sorceress Tila performing some magic. And then He-Man here doing some fight. He's avoiding a devastating blow from Scareglow in Subternia, which we saw in the Drop 01 clip. And that is it. Now I can't wait to see more. And it looks like we're going to have to wait till January 25th when Masters of the Universe Revolution premieres on Netflix. Actually, no, we should get a second trailer after that. So, you know, maybe we're going to do this again, another trailer analysis with a lot more footage, and we'll see what kind of Easter eggs are in there and maybe predict what's going to happen in this series. But this was fun. Hopefully you had fun too. Be sure to visit Eternia.com for all the news, and we have a great forum as well where you can share, you know, your thoughts about this trailer and anything else Masters of the Universe. So be sure to visit that website. Well, that's it. I want to thank you all for watching. Boy, am I excited. And we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.